defense was just on the field for a 75-yard, about 15 play drive. They got a kickoff returns rest, and they are back out there as time winds down here in the first quarter.
Well, that's a dive.
Handoff on the dive. Not much room, as that will do it for the first quarter. A successful one for the Menlo Knights on special teams, especially. 2 kickoff returns for touchdowns, have them leading 13-3 here on the road. Option given to the first running back through the line.
Now that's, again, I think the outside veer. It's a little bit wider, but Menlo is doing a great job, and they've had good gang tackling and not giving up, except for the long pass play, not giving up any big gainers.
Third down, trouble here.
Sack.
And taken down in the backfield hard.
Well,
is Aguayo.
This is a nice job because it was a second down play, and a play action pass is, that was a third down play. Play action pass, very smart move, but Menlo was right there, makes the play.
Jack Mudd, the guy who got in there quickly for the Knights, as here's Rice again. He's got it at the 30, still on his feet. Flag looked like it was thrown, and he is taken down at the 10-yard line. Another big run back for the senior.
Well, again, special teams have really been, outstanding, giving Menlo great field position, 2 scores as well as great field position. But I do think this one's coming back. It looked like they may have called. Yes, okay, they did call that one. Sometimes, players get blocked in the back, but they're pushed and shoved into it, and it looked to me like that might have been the case. But Menlo just have to overcome it. They still only have 49 yards to go, so let's see if they can go ahead and capitalize on what still is good field position.
13-3 as DeKroger leads the troops back out onto the field. Rice in motion to the near side, ball just inside Justin Siena territory, and a quick pass goes to Rice. He's trying to break a couple tackles, picks up nice yardage on first down.
Well, that's a quick screen, and we've talked about it before. It can be a lateral, so if it's not complete, in this case, you need to play it. It's a live ball.
Second down and 3.
Looked like a blitz, but we'll see if 13 is going to go ahead and a corner blitz. He is rushing.
DeKroger, pressure from the backside over the middle is complete to Ryan inside the 30-yard line, but wait, there, I believe there's a penalty marker down.
Yeah, okay, it's going to be holding in this case, but a real nice throwing catch. We've seen that before, good hookup. Most of the time Menlo can go ahead and get this, but that's unfortunate.
Big
the penalties
penalty.
have hurt him.
Backs him up 10 from the spot of the foul, about
Double
15
pass,
yards.
maybe.
Rice has got it in the backfield again. He's dancing, makes a man miss, still on his feet, picks up a block inside the 50, down to the 40-yard line. Jerry Rice Jr. has brought his dancing shoes today. He is making some people miss.
Well, I thought this might be a possible double pass, and just as you mentioned, Casey, he gets hit but keeps his feet and then bounces to the outside and probably picks up an additional 10 yards. We have seen this as a double pass. We've seen Jerry throw off that, so maybe that's something they'll use later.
3rd and 2, handoff to O'Halloran. First time we've seen big Ryan O'Halloran with the ball, and he pounds his way through the line and picks up a first down.
Well, that was a 3rd and short, and just as you said, he usually moves the pile, so he picked up the necessary yardage, 1st and 10.
DeKroger passing right. He's got a man wide open on the far side. It's complete to Chris Ryan, and Ryan inside the 30.
Well, just like they did before, they've got these patterns down. It's a timing route where the ball is thrown just as the receiver turns, and we've seen a couple of nice plays there, and Menlo has kept this drive going, so that's great. There's a timeout call.
Looks like Menlo's going to take a timeout here. 1st and 10 for the Knights.
That's their 2nd timeout.
Handoff on first down. Not much room there for
three yards, 4 yards. So that's a good, again, keeping the defense honest, keeping them off balance, not allowing them to rush that passer.
2nd down and 6. 2 receivers to the near side and the far side. And now under center goes DeKroger. He backs off. Looks like he might be changing the play. He's going to take another timeout.
Well, the defense also made some adjustments, so it's a little cat and mouse here. A lot of strategy going on by both sides.
Shotgun now for DeKroger. Looks down the middle of the field. He's got a man. It's open. Touchdown, Menlo, Jerry Rice Jr.
Well, this is a nice throw and catch. They read the safety. The safety's out of the middle. Jerry Jr. beats his one receiver, one defender. That's a well-thrown ball. Nice catch. Looks it all the way in, and Menlo's got another score.
The Knights are going to go for 2 here, up 19-3, as Rice has got it. Tries to dance into the end zone. It's going to be no good on the 2-point attempt, as Menlo settles for 6 again.
That was because they missed the earlier attempt. Remember, there was a bad snap on the second touchdown. So I can understand why they went for the 2 and unsuccessful. So we'll see what 19-3 is a good lead. And here's another kind of a pooch kick.
Short bouncing kick taken inside the 30 by the Braves.
Well, I like their strategy. We have seen what happens when you do kick deep and you give the opportunity to some of the better players to return it. So Menlo's wisely decided to kick it, 15, 20, 25 yards down the field.
So 1st and 10 for Justin Siena, trailing now by 16. Pass out to the left is complete.
Well, they're out of their option offense. Now they're just throwing the ball. But that was a nice play, about an 8-yard gain.
Craig Cebulski, the man with the reception. 2nd and 1.
Blitz here.
Aguayo scrambles out right, and he's got a man open on the near side. And that'll be enough for a first down. Johnny Lally.
Well, in this case, Menlo went ahead and blitzed, but it was picked up by Justin Siena. Good blocking. That allows usually in man coverage, so it's tough to sometimes cover for a long period of time. And they make a nice first down play.
1st and 10 as the Braves got to feel a little bit of a sense of urgency here as Aguayo's got it.
That was the option with the second person carrying it, in this case the quarterback. He fakes to the dive man and keeps the ball. Makes pretty good yardage.
2nd and 5. Aguayo passing out left. He's got a man again. That's Cebulski again. Same play that netted him about 10 yards on the first play of this drive, and this time they pick up about 7.
Well, you're so run conscious, Casey, that you want to stop the run. You want to stop the run. So they're changing up, throwing and running, and they've got Menlo a little bit back on their heels. There's another play action pass.
And he's got Sawyer down the middle of the field, inside the 20, inside the 15-yard line, down to the 10.
Well, usually you want to fake the run, which they did, and that brings your linebackers up, and then they just toss it in that soft spot right over where the linebackers would normally be covering and in front of the safeties. Option.
Handoff goes to the running back. Not much room there for Lally.
Well, this is only a 2-man option because there's no pitch man in this case.
As you see the time in the background, just under 4 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Pass to the left, and that is complete. Touchdown, Justin Siena, as again he hits Cebulski on that same pattern. This time was cutting across, and Justin Siena has answered the Menlo Knights. It is now 19-9.
Well, that was a nice play. They have a bad snap.
My goodness. Pass to the left, and that's intercepted.
But in high school, you cannot advance
Absolutely.
it. We talked about that earlier. So in college, you can run it back or score, but not in high school. So a bad snap makes it an attempted 2-point play, but unsuccessful. So, what Menlo did is I think they've done a great job stopping the run, but the pass has hurt them somewhat. And they did kind of pooch kick it this time.
And this one's taken by Nick Mariyama. Let's see if Nick can make one happen here as he dances around the outside down to the 40-yard line.
I think if I were Justin Siena's kickoff team, I would elect not to kick deep.
Yeah. That's a good idea.
Well, they're not worried about it.
So 1st and 10 for Menlo with the
Another good return, though.
Quite common 19-9 score. You don't see that very often. Somebody in the Super Bowl pool would be really excited right now. Rice in motion to the near side. Hitch in the backfield to Mariyama.
Now that again was designed to go outside, and Justin Siena, they did a nice job defensively closing on this play. And again, good gang tackling. So The defenses have, when they've closed and made the plays.
2nd down and 5. DeKroger passing out to the right. Flag is thrown. He's got a man open inside Justin Siena territory. The flag was thrown in the secondary behind the linebackers, maybe indicating a holding against the offensive line. We'll see what the call is, but another nice throw and catch, as my partner likes to say.
Well, it's the timing of this is so critical and so crucial, and they have it down. But unfortunately, it's going to be called back. I think you're right, Casey. It is holding. Usually, the penalties in the offensive backfield would be for holding. So it negates that nice throw and catch.
So the second big holding penalty against Menlo backs him up. 2nd down and about 22, and now a flag. Movement. This could back him up a little bit more.
Another flag on the play.
Well, what's hurt Menlo, obviously, are the penalties. They were able to capitalize the last time and make up for the penalties they had. But it's not a steady, you don't want to make a steady diet of that. That's something you recommend.
2.5 minutes to go here in the first half. Menlo up by 10. Pass out to the left is intercepted on a great catch made by Cebulski. He's everywhere. Catches the touchdown and now comes down with an interception.
Well, this ball is just a little bit overthrown. Again, a timing route, I believe, and a nice job by the Cebulski for keeping his feet in bounds and making that heads-up play.
So just like that, Justin Siena is back on the offensive as they trail 19-9. Aguayo is going to keep it himself, and he's got a little bit of room. Nice effort inside the 35-yard line.
Well, they're electing to pass the ball, which is not necessarily their normal game plan. My knowledge is that they would be a running team primarily, a running team first, and then come back to the passing. But they've had some success, so I guess they'll continue to do that.
1st down, he did pick up the 1st down. 2 men in the backfield for the Braves.
Yes, again.
Aguayo pump fakes 3 times. Now he's looking deep to the end zone, just out of the reach of the intended receiver, as he waited and waited and waited for that man to come free, and it was just a little too far.
Well, it was a stop-and-go type move, or curl-and-go, and he threw it where it had to be thrown. If his man doesn't get it, it's an incomplete. If he underthrows that, it's easily intercepted. Passing again.
Rolling out, looking to the right corner this time, and it's just incomplete. Intended for Cebulski, as Jerry Rice was back there to break it up.
Well, he threw into double coverage. I think there's 2 players back there, and it's a nice effort by Menlo. Actually, all 3 players make a good effort, but it goes as an incomplete, long incomplete, 3rd down.
3rd down for the Braves. Aguayo is in
Screen,
trouble.
I think.
Tries to get free, and he's going to be swarmed over and taken down. Looked like Jack Mudd was the first guy there again.
This was a screen pass, I believe, and they did not get it set up. So this is going to bring a 4th down play.
And this might be interesting to see if they punt this here, because they're in that little no man's land, Ray, and they are going to go for it, as the Braves have 5 wide receivers. Aguayo looking to the left, throwing left, and it's complete.
Well,
into triple coverage.
Yes. Somehow that ball just kind of got to the receiver. He makes a great adjustment, and as we see there, it looked like Menlo was there, and all players were ready, and somehow the ball just slipped in. So 1st and goal.
Aguayo is quickly swarmed over by Ryan O'Halloran.
Outside veer. You can see it's a little bit wider play. He does not give it to the dive back, and then is tackled in the backfield. Nice play.
2nd and goal. Justin Siena trying to get in here to close the gap. Menlo would love a big defensive stop. Pass out to the left, corner of the end zone. Incomplete.
Well, the good news is they had double coverage out there, but the quarterback threw it in a good spot, way to the outside, so brings up a 3rd down play.
Aguayo rolling out right, throwing on the run. He's got a man open this time. Touchdown, Justin Siena.
Well, that's the back and the flat. You can see him release out, and it's a nice throw and catch. It's a very short pass, but very effective when you go ahead and complete it for about a 4-yard play, and then you just step right into the end zone.
And they're going to go for 2 here. Interesting. to bring them within 2